Bunny TV. Here is Bunny TV. Subscribe, share, and let's all help to uplift each other. Today our topic is the reason why some relationship and marriages doesn't work perfectly. People got problems in their marriage, people got problems in their relationship because lack of communication, anger, lack of time, compatibility, and so on and so forth. Even when you take it into a Bible perspective, the Bible said a man shall leave his family and stay with his wife, and they will be one body. In Genesis chapter 2 verse 24. Boys don't marry because they are not matured. Boys are not matured. Sometimes people go into a relationship whilst they are not prepared, whilst they are not physically and spiritually and emotionally sound. Go into a relationship whilst you have prepared enough to go into. Don't go and waste somebody's time. Don't go and get married whilst you know that you are not ready for marriage. Don't go and get married because you know that your friends, your people in the society are getting married and you think you have been left, so you want to get married. That's not what the Bible said. The Bible said a man, not a boy, because some men are boys. They are still boys. A man is a person who is well developed mentally, emotionally, physically, and psychologically. A boy marry for sex, but men marry for a purpose. You must have a purpose why you want to get married. The reason why you want to get married, because people want to get married for fun. People want to get married because their friends are getting married. That is not what you should do. Boys are dependent, but men are independent. If you want to get married, make sure you are independent. You can pay your bills. You can buy for yourself. You got everything that a man should need before getting married. Don't go and marry whilst you are staying with your family members. Don't go and marry whilst you are staying in the family house. Don't go and marry whilst you are with your mother and father. Be matured before you go into a relationship. Be prepared before you go into a relationship. Don't go into a relationship whilst you are unprepared. You are not prepared. The reason why a lot of women are not married is because the Bible didn't say a woman, it said a wife. A wife. See, a wife. If you find a wife, you find a good thing. The Bible didn't say if you find a woman. Not all women are wife materials. Guys, if you want to get married, get a wife material. Don't go and look for any woman. All the women out there are not wives. You got women, but you need a wife. Not all women out there are wife materials. So if you want to look for a woman, if you want to look for someone to marry, get married to a wife. Someone who is prepared, someone who is ready to get married, someone who will not leave you and go out there and do whatever you want to do there. Someone who will love you, someone who will be with you. It's not about love, it's not about sex, it's not about money, it's not about something. We must get a woman who is a problem solver. A woman is not the person who will come and buy the home. A woman is someone who will give you a peace of mind. A woman is someone who will solve the problem. It's not about the person giving you money. It's not about the person giving you more children. It's about the person helping you to achieve your aim, helping you to achieve your goal. A woman must be a problem solver. A woman must be someone who will think fast. A woman must be someone who will support you physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally. Be yourself. Make sure you are yourself and you are ready for a relationship. Be prepared. Don't go into marriage. Don't go into a relationship because you know that you are lonely or your friends are getting married. Don't go into a relationship because you see a lot of people in relationship. Relationships are not for fun. If you want to have fun, get a swimming lesson. If you want to have fun, go and have some lesson somewhere. Don't use somebody's heart to have a lesson. Don't use somebody's heart for your lesson. Don't go and do try and error in relationship. Be prepared before you go into a relationship. Be prepared before you commit yourself into marriage. Don't go into marriage whilst you are still in the preparing process, because you need to prepare. You need to be taught. You need to learn how to marry. You need to learn how to husband. You need to learn how to be with another woman, because marriage is a long time process that you have to be committed in. Don't go and get married, and when you close from work, you don't want to go home. You want to go to the tavern. You want to go and play that. You want to go and sit with friends. Be prepared before you go into a marriage. Check the person that you are going to marry. Is the right person? Is the right partner that I must go with? Because once you are married, and you have to be able to stay with your partner. You have to be able to stay with your wife. So go and get married with someone that you think you'll be able to stay with. Don't go and marry someone that you don't know. Know the person. You are not rushing. You are not rushing to go into a relationship. You are not rushing to go into marriage. Just take your time, learn the person, understand the person before you commit yourself. Because you know that once you commit yourself, once you marry the person is your wife, the person is your husband. Know the person before you marry. If you're not ready, don't go into a relationship. If you're not ready, don't marry. And be matured. Be matured. Don't go and behave, because the way people behave in relationship, that's the reason why sometimes people marry today and tomorrow you see them divorcing, because they were not ready. They were not ready physically, spiritually, psychologically. They were not ready. When a person is ready for a relationship, when the person is ready for marriage, when the person marry for a purpose. When the person marry for life. Because you see your friends, because you see your mates, because you see in the neighborhood people are getting married, so you want to also get married. If you don't prepare yourself, you go and come back home and sit down, and the same people that you saw them, the same people that you saw their marriages and you want them married, the same people will laugh at you because it didn't work for you. A lot of things happened in the society. A lot of things happened in the relationship. A lot of things happened among ourselves. But what are you doing to help your own self? What are you doing to help your relationship or to help the union? A wife, you find a good thing. The Bible didn't say when you find a woman. So look for a wife, not a woman. Look for someone who got all the wife materials. Look for someone who will be able to be with you. Look for someone who will be able to live with you thick and thin. Look for someone who will be able to be there when you are down. Because now in some marriages, now in some of our relationships, when you are passing through hardship, you will see that the other person is also running away. Because they were not meant to be together. They didn't know what the marriage is all about. They didn't marry for a purpose. They just married for fun. See, a woman needs to be prepared mentally, emotionally, spiritually before going into a marriage. Before going into marriage. If you are not prepared and you go into marriage, you will come back. Be rest assured that this person that you are going with, that person, you will be able to live with the person for the rest of your life. Don't go into marriage unprepared. Prepared before you go. Prepare before you go into it. Don't rush. We are not rushing anywhere. We are not going anywhere because your time and my time is not the same. So take your time, look for the right person and get married to the right person. Don't go and marry your enemy. Don't go and marry someone who will not be there for you. Now if you see our society, now if you see what is happening around, you will marvel because a lot of relationships are falling. A lot of relationships are falling. Why? Because they were not prepared. Why? Because they were not meant to be together. Why? Because they didn't know each other. If you see all these people who get married today and tomorrow they will start fighting, it's because they are unprepared. Boys, don't marry. Be matured before. Be a man. Be able. You have to be able to father children or to father yourself. Because if you are not prepared, you will not be able to father kids. Marriage is for better, for worse. So prepare yourself before going there. Prepare yourself. You must be ready before going there. Don't rush into getting married, because when you rush, it will not work for you. Be prepared, be ready, and because you can't go into marriage whilst you are not ready. You can't go into marriage whilst you are not prepared, because marriage is a long-term union. It's a long-term process that you have to be committed there. Here is Bani TV. Subscribe, share, and like, and let's all help to uplift each other.